Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Mark Jones along with John Spagnola and Dean Blevins for the inaugural WAC championship game. Wyoming against BYU. Wyoming won the toss and has elected to receive for the Cowboys. This is Brigham. Brigham with a nice return out near the 30-yard line. Backfield. Well worked to pass. Incomplete over the middle, intended for Marcus Harris. He may have heard some footsteps.
And he punched recently.
He's going to get an opportunity at this one. Lets it bounce to the 32. Takes a Cougar bounce out to the 32-yard line. Single back set. Sarkisian to pass on first down. The flanker screen complete to Kaipo McGuire. McGuire, Mealy in motion. Sarkisian looking for his big tight end, Etili Mooley. A returnable punt at the 9-yard line. That's Harris. Harris tiptoes up the backfield. Ball work over the middle. It's picked off. Ellison with the pinch. And BYU has the first turnover of the ball game.
Across the middle, and with the pressure, the ball's a little bit behind Harris, but certainly a guy of his abilities and his hands should.
Yalalui open, catches it at the 15, brought down about 2 yards. Ball at the 14. Sarkisian hands it off. McKenzie don't think he got it. From 30 yards out. He's 16 of 23 on the year. Make that 17 of 24. Handoff to Sexton on 1st and 10. Sexton trying to make something out of nothing and drilled. Too psyched up, a little too emotional. 3rd and 6. Wall work incomplete at the 43-yard line. A high spiraling punt. Dye takes it at the 43-yard line. Play fake. The waggle. Sarkisian complete to his tight end, Etili Mooley, a 6'4" senior. And 6 to go. Sarkisian's going to pass. Underneath to Jenkins. And Jenkins is brought down. 3 receivers on 3rd and 9. Sarkisian steps up and runs it himself. Sarkisian with the first down to the 31-yard line. Bet they were motivated by that Nebraska loss. 2nd down and 13. Out of the backfield, Dustin Johnson, number 32, wrestled down to the 31-year career in the balance for Mealy. Sarkisian to pass. 3rd and 10. Johnson out of the backfield, helmet to helmet, and the battle 1-1 today. And Pochman nails it.
Not short.
Yeah.
Well, how about James Brown with the prediction? I mean, I haven't heard a prediction like that since Joe Namath in '69.
Wallwork predicting that things would go well. Josh Wallwork. Brigham on the draw. Fumbles it. Still loose. And out of bounds. Flanker screen for him yet. Harris complete on the quick slant. A first down. Piece is split to the bottom. Looking for Harris in traffic, almost picked off again.
Coaches have been working on that all week.
Corey Weedle trying to tie the game up at 3, and he missed. You now with an opportunity to go to the Nokia Sugar Bowl. And Brian McKenzie. The Cougars running again. Sarkisian to pass. Complete over the middle to Kialalui down near the 4. Out of the backfield. That's James Dye. Dye can make things happen. And that's Jenkins. Sarkisian giving him a block. Jenkins down to the rushing attack for the Cougars. Edwards loves it too. This is Jenkins again over the right side. Ronnie Jenkins. Johnson in motion. It's McKenzie. McKenzie needs a block. McKenzie takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
Whole pass efficiency rating, that's one of the factors.
Walworth completing 64% of his passes and completing that one to Marcus Harris. Walworth has his receiver, and they come up short of the first down this year. Langley airs this one up high. Man, is that high. Dye with a fair catch to last season when these two teams met. Third quarter action. There he is, James Dye, on the punt return. How do you say 90-yard return for a touchdown? Dye got a couple of good blocks and was sprung loose. Could not be run down from behind, and the Cougars went on to win it 23-2. 3rd and 7. Sarkisian. Sacked back at the 22-yard line. In his own 25. Here's Boardman with the punt. Harris at the 27. Cuts it inside. Oh, Harris. Gang tag.
Kind of a documentary book, a biography type, for church members and other people about the truth of the gospel.
Wyoming not doing a whole lot offensively in this game so far. They had the one drive, 11 plays, missed field goal, and then their last drive was 9 plays that resulted in a punt. So they seem to be gaining some momentum with their last 2 drives, and of course with Brigham's carry there, they got a good start on this drive.
Still no points on the board, though. Walworth lofts it up for Harris, and he's picked off. Lane Hale, the strong safety, came over for the pinch, and Walworth throws his second interception of the ball game. With the ball at the 26-yard line, 1st down and 10. Dustin Johnson, the big fullback, with a 1st down out to the 30.
Flattering moments.
2nd down and 8 for BYU. Sarkisian complete over the middle and finally brought down at the 29-yard.
To goof on other players. He's always running around with a big smile on his face.
There's Jenkins running around, but this time brought down behind the line of scrimmage now for BYU. Play fake. Sarkisian backside pressure, and he's brought down to the 37-yard line and 17 for the Cougars. Out of the backfield, Johnson catches it. He's brought down to the 29. This field goal attempt from 46 yards out. And he nails it in 6. Tiller's crew will go to Purdue next year. This is Sexton. Sexton down to the 30-yard line.
But, I guess Walworth is just going to try and take it into the locker room and regroup and come out in the second half. But there's some boos here.
And the Cowboy fans that made the trip from Laramie, hours from Laramie, don't like it. A chorus of boos raining on Joe Tiller as they head to the locker room at halftime, trailing BYU 13-0. Weedle kicking off for Wyoming. BYU will be on offense to start the 3rd quarter. There's Ronnie Jenkins, the track man. Nice return out to the 33-yard line. Sarkisian sacked and fumbled. Wyoming's going to take it in for the score. Jay Jenkins with the touchdown. They lose, they stand the risk of being shut out. Ronnie Jenkins 2 yards deep out of the end zone for the Cougars. Jenkins with 4.3 speed, and it'd be great for them. The screen pass. McKenzie fumbles it, and they're going to rule that he was down. 25. A low line drive punt that covers distance. Wow, back at the 12. Harris tackled over up top. And Harris going deep. He's open. Marcus Harris, slippery versatility, the key to his game. 1st and 10, Walworth on the slant to Sexton. He's a good receiver. Sexton with another. Wyoming playing for its bowl life. Sexton between the tackles down to the 16-yard. The middle receiver to the top of your screen. And it's Harris. Catches it. His forward progress will be marked around the 4-yard line. 2. Brigham Not sure he made it. Don't think that he made it. Chip shot. And the Cowboys come 3 points closer to BYU. Kenzie out of the eye. Sarkisian, and the play is blown up at the 10-yard line. Earlier on ABC. 3rd and 17 for Sarkisian. Underneath, incomplete for Johnson. They'll have to punt again.
And there's no question that the Wyoming defense has got this team back in the game, and the momentum of this football game, Lavelle Edwards knows this, has completely shifted. Brock Spack is very happy about the way his defense has played. Somehow BYU has to figure out a way to recapture the momentum.
And Harris grabs it. On the slant, Peace makes the catch, but he's about 1.5 yards short of the first down. Mama said, don't pick up hitchhikers. Got to be careful. Could end up getting married, right? This punt over Dye's head into the end zone. 10, here's BYU with a 3-point lead. Ronnie Jenkins brought down for a loss on the play. Yalilua completed the 19-yard line.
They do have some players who are 25, 26 years old in their lineup.
Dean doing a little bit of math, covering a nice number. 3rd and 10. Johnson brought down at the 25, 5 yards short of the first 30. Wow, that is a punt. Back at the 16, Harris. A clip on the play. And Boardman and anything in the air that long should have a flight attendant on it.
Teammate and did not play well.
5 yards to go on 3rd down. The pass complete. 1st down and then some. New coach at Cal. 1st and 10 for Walwork. Going up top for Marcus Harris. Did he get in bounds? Yes, he did at the 21-yard line.
Receiver to have 3 consecutive 1,400-yard years.
2nd and 10, wide open. Saraf. Harris, the middle receiver. A waggle. Walwork into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Saraf. It was tipped and he hung on.
Initially, the quarterback wants to go to Kuhn on the right side. You see him covered. He throws it back. Muirbrook gets a hand on it and actually tips it in the direction of Saraf. I mean, that was like a...
This is Ronnie Jenkins. Jenkins shifty and smooth. Sarkisian going up top, has a man, Johnson, and he couldn't squeeze it.
Boy.
Sarkisian checking. Throwing. Incomplete. At the 45, they'll have to punt again for Steve Sarkisian. Boardman punting. Harris at the 22. Looking for the wall. A reasonable facsimile. Well, Walwork has been the real thing here in the quarter. And as I say that, he's picked off by number 1, Omar Morgan. His 3rd interception of the day. Sarkisian's going to pass.
Tight end's wide open.
And he hits him. Chad Lewis at the 35, 25. Lewis corralled finally at the 13-yard line. Out of the backfield, number 22, Atiua. Down to the 14-yard line. It's a long grind for sure. 11.5 to play in the 4th quarter. Sarkisian has time into the end zone. Touchdown, Lewis. The Cougars retake the lead. He's done it in the past. His team trails by 3 with 11:28 to play in the 4th. Walwork wide open. Peace. Still on the loose. Still on his feet. Richard Peace. That's a man running tall. Harris split wide to the bottom of the screen. Walwork goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Saraf fumbles the extra point. They'll have to look into the end zone. It's complete. And it counts. They get the deuce. Jenkins at the 5. Still on his feet. Jenkins brought down at the 27-yard.
JC, and then he came here and started right out of the JC's program.
Here he is back to pass on second down. Sarkisian on the move. Completes it to number 22, Atuaya. Bush was leaving early and decided to come to BYU. He goes up top. This time Dustin Johnson squeezes it.
Moving down Sarkisian and putting pressure on him.
Out of the shotgun on 2nd and 13. Johnson wide open. Nice move in the open field. Has the first down at the 23-yard. Kialalui in motion. Backside pressure on the blitz, and they get to him. The 5th sack of the afternoon, Chuck Polson. For an at-large Alliance Bowl berth. That's what's at stake. Under pressure, Sarkisian complete. Atuaya down to the 13-yard line. They got the first down. McKenzie. And it's 1st and goal for the Cougars from the 6. It's McKenzie. Brought down to the 3-yard line. McKenzie. Boy. Kialalui in motion. Into the end zone. Incomplete. Kialalui in motion. Sarkisian. Still has time. He's got to throw it and finally does. Incomplete. And the Cowboys hold and will take over on downs. BYU. Everyone talked about the fact that they were just a speed bump on the road to a bowl for the Cougars. Well, you know what? Berth fall by the wayside right now. Sexton. Cowboys electing to keep it up with 2:09 to play in the 4th quarter. Warwick out of his own end zone. Incomplete, intended for Saraf.
They're thinking safety here. They are.
John, you called it. Langley steps out of the back of the end zone, burns a little time in the process. With 1:56 to play, they give up the deuce.
From his own 30, Joe Tiller here taking the safety.
And a fumble. Who's got it? BYU recovers at its own 40. That's a lot of time for him. Out of the backfield to Ronnie Jenkins. Jenkins hand walking across the 40.
Taking a lot of time calling this play.
Yeah, 2nd and 5. Split back. Sarkisian's going to pass under pressure. Gets it away complete to Kialalui. And he's brought down at near the 2nd down and 10 for the Cougars from the 41. Sarkisian, lots of real estate ahead of him, still on his feet. Down to the 28, 53 seconds to play. Has time, nobody open. Completes it. Atuaya brought down to the 13-yard line. An Alliance Bowl berth on the line for Sarkisian. He wants to pass. Has a man, Atuaya. Brought down at the 8-yard line.
Boy, that was a pick play. Typo McGuire came inside. The ball's thrown behind the line of scrimmage.
Clock running with 22 seconds to play. BYU has 1 timeout remaining. Wyoming doesn't have any. Split backs. Sarkisian almost sacked. Atuaya makes the catch, and he's down at the 3-yard line. We got to call timeout. 1 second to go. Oh, did they wait?
Yeah, Sarkisian spent a lot of time running around. Then they forgot about the clock. And Atuaya could have scored a touchdown, too. I think they were worried about that.
Okay, it's decision time for Lavelle Edwards.
Right there, there's a touchdown. If Atuaya can catch that thing. But he goes down on the ground. Did he catch it? He caught it with one hand, so it keeps the clock going.
Caught it while on the ground.
And Kaipo McGuire, number 80, is the only alert Cougar to get that timeout registered. Otherwise, that would have been an awful situation for BYU.
1 from 30, 1 from 46, and this one is right through the pipes. We're tied, and we will go into overtime. It's 25 apiece. Warwick sacked at the 30. Henry Bloomfield, who plays the game at 100 miles per hour, says Raise the roof.
Or at least get in better field goal position now.
Got to get to the 15. Second and 15. The quick slant almost picked off. Ball work to the sideline. Incomplete at the 23. And he pushes it to the left. No good. BYU now will be on offense. Set eye for the Cougars. First and 10 from the 25. It's McKenzie over the left side of the line. Running off tackle. Gaining. Sarkisian hands it off to McKenzie. Bouncing it outside. McKenzie about 2 yards short of the first down. All eyes focused on that man, place kicker Ethan Pochman for the win. He's 3 of 4 on the day. He's made one from 30, 46, and 20 yards out. He's missed one from 43. This attempt coming from 32 yards out. Out of the hold of Alan Boardman. It's over. The Cougars win it. Lavelle Edwards has his 18th WAC title. What a finish.